about to see Ryan Garcia go to the can and finally couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Samuel V2K. Today we dropped a banger today playing Undisputed. There was some issues with the net code. I was lagging around. Didn't win all 12 cards, but I still won the unanimous decision.
King Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, Ukraine.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of...
To fight in this venue, you have got to be a... And there's the bell for round one. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Caught him with a heavy punch. I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
Our tactics are everything. In this heat, the cornerman, that 1 minute is going to be everything. He's got to give you instructions. He's got to cool you down, calm you down, patch you up and send you out there confident. It is so hard when you're in a fight and it's outside in that heat.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
On the right. He blocks that jab. Gets out of the way of that left hand. Then step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there. Come on.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter-fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. Both trying for a knockout. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
There's a counter shot. Defending himself. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter right hand again. Good counter punching. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell sometimes.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Shout out to the CompuBox guys. Good luck trying to count the punches that these lighter fighters can throw.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight divisions, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Missed him with that uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That counter shot lands. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He got out of the way of that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. Oh, what a punch! This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. We about to see Ryan Garcia go to the can, and finally couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
On to the fifth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin or pickpocket him.
And he misses with that jab. Good counter left hand there. And he misses with the left uppercut. Forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want. Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now you're going to find out.
Step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Nice counter punch. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go in the sixth round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. Both want the knockout. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Beautiful counter shot. Another scoring shot there. Good counter punch. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every...
Here comes round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? Great counter right hand there. punch, counter punch. Good job getting out of the way of that left. He missed with that jab. And a counter left. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw the hook, didn't land. This is a high-octane battle. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it? A perfect counter shot. Neither man really defending themselves. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. And he fails to score with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Left counter scores. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and
There's the bell to start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He misses with that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. These two were made for each other. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. One punch could change everything in this battle. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. And here comes the 10th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just missed with that left jab. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Good left counter that lands. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter shot. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. This is the 11th we've entered the championship round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. No rest for the weary. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fights.
He got buckled again. The knee's buckled. He's still on his feet, though. Tremendous heart. Well, he's got him right where he wants him. Can he put him away? He somehow weathered the storm. So much firepower here. He blocks the hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Couldn't land that jab. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. They scored that left hand. There's a scoring blow. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
This is all about ego. Safety is out of the window. Tactics are out of the window. They don't need gloves. They need beer glasses. The way they're fighting, this is ridiculous.
Nice exchange here from both men. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The perfect counter lands. Miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here, a split decision victory.
A split decision, I've enjoyed that. I actually forgot the rounds rolled by. The rounds were that close, they flew by. But what excitement. I could watch another 15 rounds of that. They probably can't do it, but we can watch it. Split decision, good call.